Man, that thing's pretty. Don't get caught sitting out. Alright, Campfire crew, we've got a lid off of a large Dutch oven that belongs to a guy that I work with. Now, this particular lid was just awful. I had to stick it in an electrolysis tank and then clean it with Scotch-Brite and vinegar. But it's come clean. It's got a little old seasoning on it, but most of the seasoning's off and all of the rust is off. So now, we're gonna bring it back up to temp, and we got some oil on it, and we're fixing to see how this thing turns out. Okay, we've got a piece of cast iron that we've got ready to come out of the electrolysis tank. We've got the negative from the charger hooked to the piece of cast iron, and we've got the positive hooked to the electrodes around the side. Get that off. It's a Dutch oven, a large Dutch oven that belongs to a guy's work. It's been in here for a couple of days and it was bad rusty. So, can y'all see how that electrolysis totally dissipates all of that rust? There's a little seasoning left on it. Besides that, there is absolutely no rust whatsoever on this Dutch oven. So, let's get this thing out here and get it cleaned up and get it ready to get some seasoning back on it. Rust free. A little bit of seasoning left, but rust free. Good looking large Dutch oven. All right, we just hand washed the large Dutch oven after the electrolysis and we scrubbed it down. We're gonna put it in the grill and let it come up to temperature and dry the water out of it, and then we're gonna oil it down. So what you see in here is the lid that goes with this Dutch oven. That lid was, I've seen them a lot worse, but that lid had a lot of rust on it. And initially we were gonna give it a vinegar bath, but the electrolysis is a lot more fun. So we put it in the electrolysis tank and let it clean the rust off of it. So we've got it super clean. We're going to get the pot part of that Dutch oven. We're going to get it dry, and then we're going to oil it down and let it re-season. Oh, we got it dry. We're gonna get us a good coating of oil on the inside. I feel like I knew that was hot. Got the excess wiped out. And we're gonna get this thing flipped over. We're going to season it with it turned down. All right, first coating's on. Let's let her cook for about an hour and we're gonna come back. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes and I want y'all to see. The lid's looking great, but can y'all see how the Dutch oven itself is turning color? So I want y'all to get a look at it. Stella, what you barking at? All right, we've got another coating of oil and this thing is coming together. I want y'all to see who just showed up. Bam. Farm Hand Caden. Caden, what you doing today, buddy?
I think I'm cutting some trees and cutting some grass.
That's what I'm talking about. Cutting trees and cutting grass. But don't get too hot and stay hydrated.
Yes, sir.
What do y'all think about that? It's been about an hour and a half. That thing is beautiful. Can y'all see how clean it is? How down to bare metal it is? We're gonna put another coating of oil on it and let it cook for about another hour, and then we're gonna close it up. How beautiful that thing is on the inside. Got Caden cutting down a few trees. To be 16, that kid can do anything. We just keep a close eye on him. Okay, Campfire crew, before we close the video out, I want to show you something that we purchased yesterday while we were thrifting. So on when I work off of work in the evenings for the week, I always take a different route home and I pass 4 or 5 thrift stores because I love going thrift storing. And I always buy cast iron and different things from those thrift stores. Well, yesterday I found a Coleman stove. Now, I'm not a big pump up stove person. I like one you hook a gas bottle to that burns, but these things are a little bit different. These are old school cook stoves, and this thing's in great shape. It says that it's a Coleman compact camp stove model 425F. Now, I don't know a lot about these stoves, so I want you guys to, if y'all know anything about these stoves, y'all leave me a message down in the comment. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. The thing is a little dusty, but it's reasonably clean for what it is. So it's the top camp stove that has the red tank in it that you put fuel in the red tank. And how about this? This thing came with a Coleman funnel for you to put in and put the fuel in the stove. So the little stoves hook on the front, oh, it's got a hole. Hook on the front of the burner, just like that. And you pump them up and you turn your gas on and you light your burners, and then you use the stove. So the thing is neat as it can be. It's got little wind guards up here that prevent wind from blowing in around your flames. The little stove's neat and clean as it can be. You pay 20 bucks for it at the thrift store. So again, if y'all know what it is that we have acquired, y'all leave me a message. Catherine and myself are going to Walmart shortly, and we're going to get some fuel for this little stove, and we're going to light this stove up and see what we think about it. So I've got a buddy that lives in central Alabama named Creek Camper. And Creek Camper is always making videos about these. I feel like I'm going to contact him and find out some information and see what he can tell me about this stove. This thing, it's clean on the inside, so it hadn't been used very much, or it hadn't been burned very much. It's got to be reasonably new. Whether or not the stove is new, it hadn't been used a lot. So, hey, I think we're going to like it. Stella and myself, we're going to get this thing fired up here in a little bit, and we may even try to cook something on it. The next meal we cook might be on the old Coleman stove. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the cast iron video with the Dutch oven. We've got the grill cut off, and the Dutch oven is cooling down so we can get it out. And I also hope that you like the Coleman stove. I think we're going to like it. It's going to be a lot of fun to play with for Stella and myself. Okay, as always, life's an adventure. Don't get caught sitting at home. You ought to be out here with me and Stella, cleaning cast iron and playing with Coleman stoves. Man, that thing's pretty. Don't get caught sitting at home.